Okay, hi guys, this is Banyan back in the lab slash kitchen. Today I want to show you two things. What happened inside the cell when I run it after 8 hours, and then how I build it. So this was my side here. So the cell was uh, trapped in between those two things. So this is two layer of 1/8 plexiglass glued together with crazy glue, which give me a little bit less than actually give me 3/16 of an inch thick, but it's not rigid enough. So I'm gonna change this eventually. You will see it in my next video. What I will do is I will use two layer of 1/4 inch plexiglass that I purchased at Home Depot. It's cheaper than the polycast that we can buy online. That will be, in theory, the best plexiglass, the best. Well, it's not plexiglass, but everybody understands this term. But it's really expensive, so I'm gonna try with that first and let you know how it went. So this is my cell. As you can see, there's everything. It's stick together by the tape. So the entire cell, it's one unit. There's 13 plates, two positive outside here, and one negative inside. So let's take a look inside now. So you can clearly see that on the positive side, the stainless steel is completely clean, and on the negative side, my guess is that the oxygen is produced on the negative side, so it corrode a little bit, but it's stainless steel 316L, so that's it. It's just happened like that. It doesn't affect the productivity at all. I don't know if you can see the pattern. You can tell that this is the bottom, this is the top, and the bubble are going up like that. The little spot you can see here, the clean spot, are corresponding with the little spacer between each plate. So those spacer here, I put them there. It's the tape, two layer of the tape are there because it's stainless steel foil that I use with my cell, which is way cheaper than a stainless steel, a thicker stainless steel. But it's really tricky to work with. What's happened is that it's really flexible and it kinks. So to make sure that with the heat and the thermal work that happen in the cell, I place a lot of spacers, which doesn't take much plate surface off for productivity, but you know it did the job. So what I've done to make sure that all the spacers are at the same place on each cell, on each plate, sorry, I did myself a little pattern like that I place on the cell, on the plate, with a fine point permanent marker. I just go through, you know, those are holes in the plex in this pattern, and then I put on this cutting board two layers of the PVC 20 milliamp tape from Home Depot plumbing section. So two layers, I pre-cut little square in this. With the tip of my X-Acto, I just poke in this thing here and place it where I need it, like that. So it gave me that with one full line in the middle. The plate obviously was like that, for those who don't know yet. After that, for the gasket all around, the same tape, two layers that I cut 1 inch wide. Glue it, stick it on the plate. So I have about a little bit 5/8 maybe left all around. That they stick together on top of each other. And then the good thing about that is that the cells stay together, and then it's easy to drill holes to place the bolt all around. It makes sharp, nice, clean hole through this. Um, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to clean a little bit. Oh yeah, and then I did my holes in the bottom for the water to go in square, and the top square too. Why square? It's because it's just easier with the X-Acto to cut. Try to cut a round hole here and make them all alike. It would be really hard. So this is it. What I'm gonna do next, as I said, I'm gonna use 2 layers of 1/4 inch plexiglass from Home Depot to reconstruct those walls here, in attempt to see if I will have as much thermal work um, in those walls. What was happened, you saw it in my earlier video, it's that the first and the 2 first plates was shrinking at the same, was following the plexiglass. When the plexiglass shrink when it cools down, and it was kinking, and the 2 first plate was touching each other and sparking. So I'm in attempt to fix this. I'm gonna do this with, as I said, with that here. Oh yeah, the other thing here, to seal each corner of the gasket, because you know it's just striped, I use the the solvent cement for PVC pipe. So with my finger, what I did is I just seal the joint between each of those things here, and it did a pretty good job. I don't know if you can see, but it's pretty well sealed. In this case here, you can not even see the joint. So this is it. This is how I made it, to make sure that I compense for the thickness of the foil, which is 0.002 million of an inch. You know, it doesn't go to the end, so obviously here it's thicker than here. So what I've done is I calculate how many I need it, and I find out that 2 layers of electric tape placed all around here was compensated for the thickness of that. So 2 layers here, 2 layers here, and now it's everything is even. Put my plate, tight my bolt, nothing was leaking. So as I said, I work with stainless steel foil. It's way cheaper, and it does a job. So for everybody that doesn't have much budget, this is the way to go. I ordered it online. So I just Google stainless steel 316 foil, and I found it. So this is it. In the next video, you will see the walls built with thicker plexiglass, and we will run some tests to see if the plates are still kinking or not. So stay tuned. Banyan signing out.